So we got a new investigator in regards to the UFO phenomenon. I'm getting really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. We got this guy. His name is Bill Nelson, a total career politician. He's the new chief over there at NASA, and he says that he's going to be investigating the UFO phenomenon. Are you kidding me? This is insane. It's his first month in office right there in NASA. And he's saying that he's going to be investigating the unidentified flying objects. He also says this, that it's still a mystery to everyone, even those at the top of the space agency. What exactly the high-speed flying objects detected by U.S. Navy personnel are, they don't know. Obviously, NASA knows exactly what's going on, but I guess they're trying to act like they're now in the game for some reason. Why now? It's kind of interesting to me that they chose this career politician, Bill Nelson, to get involved. He says this: he does not believe that the UFOs point to evidence of extraterrestrials visiting Earth. In quote, "I think I would know," he says. Why? He says this. It's crazy. He says, "I think I would know." Why wouldn't he just tell us what he already knows? This is a total sham, in my opinion, that now NASA is coming forward to investigate UFOs. Where have they been all this time? So I want to ask you this, Brent. Why did they grab this career politician to get involved with the UFO topic? This is insane to me.
Yeah, Blake, it's pretty wild. It just gets stranger every day. Don't you agree? Everybody joining us tonight. It's just like I'm scratching my head. Again, we got these career politicians stepping up to the plate. Obviously, what's happening is these guys are embedded and they know exactly what's going on. And this guy's been around politics and everything else since we've been alive, pretty much. So he's pretty much in the know. He's in the know, and he's just basically, they put him in this position. They shouldn't have brought him in, as far as I'm concerned. Let's get somebody that could represent the subject matter correctly. He's already dodging questions. Obviously, we've been seeing through the decade, we've been working here at Third Phase of Moon, and you've seen it too. We've seen massive anomalies next to the ISS space station. There's something going on. This is an agenda, and it's being kind of like force-fed to us right now with this Bill Nelson coming in as a ranking official on UFOs. It's kind of laughable, Blake.
It is. I'm trying to control myself here, but he says this too. I'm looking at his quote. He says, "We don't know if it's extraterrestrial. We don't know if it's an enemy. We don't even know if it's an optical phenomenon." He also says, "We don't think it's an optical phenomenon based on the characteristics of those Navy jet pilots as they described it." He says, and so the bottom line is, we want to know. And while no formal task force has been arranged yet, Nelson wants researchers to investigate the subject in depth. So who's he going to call to the table? Who's going to research this for NASA? Who has the best eye in regards to the UFO phenomenon? Are they going to be calling people that have been investigating this for decades, or are they just going to start hiring new people within NASA? This is insane to me. Bill, if you're listening, you want to get the real truth, the real evidence, I suggest you call Third Phase of Moon immediately, because there's so much stuff. You guys have been dropping the ball over there at NASA for a long time. Never a straight answer. Brent, thoughts before we get to the incredible UFO videos that have just been submitted? That's what it's all about right here at Third Phase Moon. UFO videos, new from the public, and we got them for you. And we're just going to bring them to you in just a sec. But Brent, any last thoughts on Bill Nelson here, the new investigator into the UFO phenomenon at NASA?
Yeah, I really didn't see this coming. It just seems like, again, they're trying to fill in the shoes and kind of create a narrative, again, that's kind of being streamed through the main media. Now NASA's kind of jumping on board. Like you said, let's all say it all at once. What does NASA stand for? Never a straight answer. And it's just been going on for decades. Let's just get a little truth out of these guys. Why don't they just disclose something, a little tidbit, just give the American public something to aspire to.
Or at least admit something, that you guys might have retrieved something in regards to a crash retrieval, or you guys have developed a breakthrough and the world's going to be a better place for it. And instead of just blaming it on these beings from a interdimensional realm, or it's biological, or it's an optical illusion. Guys, can you guys get it straight for once? Come on. Now, let's move to this, the public. This is where we're going to get disclosure, guys. And I want to thank the Hidden Underbelly 2.0 for allowing us to share this. He's gotten permission from the Sailing and Fun channel, and they've allowed us to share it right here at Third Phase of Moon. And they did a really good job as they documented an unusual UFO. Watch this.
Program where we usually look down. This time we're looking up to see what even the Navy says is a suspicious sighting in the sky.
While we're working on the catamaran, something caught my eye. I looked up and I saw this sphere floating through the clouds above and below. It seemed like it was changing altitude. And so I recorded it, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It actually looked like it was illuminated not from the sun, but from itself. It was illuminated on all sides, and it had a dark center. It doesn't show up real well on camera, but it stayed above us for hours. So this occurred on Sunday, May 16th, 2021, and I looked up online, and the Navy had also reported UFOs around that same time.
So it's really cool. Sailing and Fun, they really did a great job going over their UFO enhancing, giving us really good detail of what they experienced. I guess while they were working on their catamaran near the East Coast off the U.S. Earlier in May, they noticed something strange illuminated, a spherical object hovering over them. They said they recorded the object with their Galaxy S21. And they're taking pictures. The footage, they say, doesn't show the detail as they could see in person with the naked eye, but you're able to see a dark circle or a spot at the center of the object. It seemed to rise above and drop below the clouds in relativity to the same spot for hours. They said they've never seen anything like this before, and is around a Navy warship. This is incredible that we're getting public videos submitted to us, and they're recording these things in crystal clear footage comparatively to the military. And now they're stating that this was next to a Navy warship. This is insane. Why isn't the major media picking up on the public evidence as we've been begging them to share for years now? Brett?
Yeah, here we go. It seems like the major media only deals with Navy or military personnel. They won't ever touch public information. Again, this was confirmed that this was next to a naval ship, and there's even rumor and maybe evidence. We're kind of getting into this. It sounds like the Navy actually confirmed there was something else too, that people were seeing UFOs, actual Navy personnel. So if the major media wants to pick up on news from the public, this might be one where they should just start. What are we looking at? I'm not sure. It's a spherical object. We could see that, but is it disc-like? If we saw it at another angle, would it look more like a saucer? That's kind of what these guys are saying. They think it looks something classic, like your typical flying saucer we've seen over and over.
Absolutely, and we appreciate Sailing and Fun for allowing us to share this with everybody right here at Third Phase of Moon, and we're going to be supplying the original link below. Now, let's get to this. This is more UFO footage that has just come in, and it's insane. I'm not exactly sure what it is. A family captured it. You could hear the kids in the background. They're kind of scratching their heads, and they're debating what it could be. Watch this.
No idea what that is. Is it going down or is it going?
Definitely going down.
Is it a parachuter? No. The bubbles make it really hard to see the perspective of it. Can you turn the bubbles off for a second?
this down. Not on the trampoline.
Sorry for the bubbles.
First.
There's no way to have perspective on this.
What is it?
Right above those power lines. It looks like a spaceship.
Yeah. Oh, that. I'm talking about that. That's an airplane. We're looking at that.
It's hard to.
No, I think why isn't the parachute opening?
It's not a parachute.
That's zoom in.
I'm zoomed all the way in.
All right, this was captured by Eagle Run 23, and they said they captured an unidentified flying object, and to them, they don't know what it was. They said it was sitting there, and they had their little children blowing bubbles as this was going on. So it's kind of crazy. You're hanging out with the family, enjoying yourself. The kids are blowing bubbles, and then they see this, and they capture something that's unexplained. I'm trying to wrap my head around what this could be. Could it be just, as they stated, a parachute falling out of the sky? I don't think so. I agree with the father there. He's like, that's no parachute. And could it be a balloon? I don't think so. I've never seen anything that quite resembles anything like this. It's really interesting that it's just kind of hanging there, stable. It seems that there might be some kind of structure to it. I've never seen anything quite like this. Anybody out there has any ideas or have captured anything like this? We sure want to see it. This is kind of cool. Brett, thoughts on this?
Yeah, great capture by Eagle Run 23. You can see it's quite up there, some distance. I would say about 1,000 feet, maybe 1,500 feet. And you can see that it's just over there above the wires. It really doesn't change shape. If you think this was like a balloon, it'd be wobbling in the wind. It seems to be kind of just static in its own sense. It's holding itself as where a balloon would be kind of flopping in the wind. So it almost looks like a tuning fork, which is rather odd. What is this? Is this some sort of like weather balloon or some sort of thing that could maybe have some sort of experimental apparatus to test the weather in the sky? I've never seen anything like this. It's rather unusual, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rule out all that. I'm just not exactly sure what we're looking at. What's kind of cool is that these unidentified objects, really from around the world, they have these shapes that differ from the Tic Tac and differ from the gimbal and the Go Fast. And there's other things in the skies that are totally unexplainable versus maybe technology that's hidden within our own assets, within our own borders here in America via a private corporation like Lockheed Skunk Works. They might have the Tic Tac in their arsenal. In my opinion, I think that's the answer there. But we get these unusual craft being captured by the public that don't resemble anything in regards to any of this stuff that we're seeing in the major media. We got to be having a good lookout for these things. And whatever Eagle Run captured, Eagle Run 23 filmed that day while they were hanging out with the family blowing bubbles. I hope we find out. Guys, any kind of opinions or comments on what this could be in this live premiere, I'd sure like to see them. Now, there is a lot of information out there that the public has still yet to dig out of their archives. And we would like to share this with you. Just earlier today, I received an email from Germany, and I really like this. When we have archives that have yet to be seen, but we're able to share it now thanks to Thomas Hart. This was captured in 2001, and it's been seen for the first time right now on Third Phase of Moon. Check this out.
Oder sind die zwei oder ist es eine? Das kannst du auch
Ja, eine kriege ich, dann nehme ich die zwei.
Nee, das ist null.
UFOs. 100 Pro. Aber 100 Pro.
Weißt du?
Ja, was soll das sonst denn? Wo ist der andere?
Das ist das. So, die zwei, so.
Oh,
So, ganz unten, an der Wolke. Für mich. Siehst du das?
ach, ich kriege ihn noch.
Der eine sieht
Ach so, jetzt.
ganz unten.
Das habe ich einen erwischt. Das ist schon, ne?
Ja, das ist noch noch.
Ja, wo tue ich jetzt? Dann mich mal durch. Dann ziehe ich die auch.
So first off, I want to thank Thomas Hart for sharing this incredible footage from 2001. We see craft in the sky that resemble huge flying disc just hovering there. And this is incredible to even contemplate that in 2001, obviously we weren't shooting in 4K, we weren't shooting in any kind of a digital form. This was captured on analog. This was interesting. We had to blow this image up because I think it was about 380 the way it was captured, and after enhancement and looking at this closer, I really can't make out what these large structures are that are just hovering over Germany. And we're being asked by Thomas Hart to maybe enhance this footage a little bit, and I'm trying the best I can. I think it's about as good as it's gonna get, but hey, we're gonna take all the evidence, and I'd have to say this is pretty dang good footage for 2001, and whatever these craft are, they're not conventional, in my opinion. Brent, your thoughts?
Yeah, I expect we've been talking about this right here at Third Phase, that people have evidence that's still on their old mini DVD tapes or VHS tapes, super VHS. It goes way back, even maybe 8mm, that has never seen the light. And it's pretty awesome of Thomas to think of Third Phase of Moon and share this to us, even it being almost 23, 24 years old, and we're ready to accept it. This is awesome. It does look like strange craft, nothing that I'm familiar with. Definitely there's something going on that's been captured for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. The public is what's going to bring disclosure. And just like Thomas Hart, this could be it. Thanks.
Absolutely, you guys out there, well said there, Brent. Like, if you have something that you've captured and you're sitting on it, share it to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. My email is in the description. Reach out to us, upload your video to YouTube, maybe upload it on Google Drive, send us these videos. We'll take a look at it, and we're really thankful for Thomas to share this historical footage. That's what it's about, getting the information, no matter how old it is. But the sensitivity of this subject matter right now is incredible, and it's on a pace that is unlike any time in history. So buckle up, everybody. It's that time. And the store is open, by the way. Our merch store, we got incredible line of wardrobe that people are picking up from around the world. We got t-shirts, we got the women's t-shirts, buckle up, behind the veil. It's pretty incredible, including hoodies. The quality is really high, and the public is picking them up at a high rate. They're submitting us photos from all over the place, and we appreciate all the fans sharing their selfies, sharing their excitement in regards to the incredible merch that we have now. Mixed Tees, Third Phase of Moon. The links below. The store is open. Pick up the merch. Take a picture of yourself. Send it to us. Maybe you'll see yourself right here on Third Phase of Moon. We appreciate everybody joining us in this incredible ride tonight. What's up with NASA? These incredible images, videos coming in from the public. We're on a roll, guys, and we're not going to stop. And thanks for joining us on this incredible ride. You guys can unbuckle. And before we go, we want to thank William Bridges for a lot of support over the past month and a half right here at Third Phase of Moon. William, it really helps the panel and getting the word out. You're the bomb, man. You guys be safe. This is Blake Cousins along with my brother Brent. We'll see you real soon.
Alone as you may believe. System, no more lies rolling through the haze. History worth mention.